Good afternoon, everyone. The meeting will now come to order. Thank you all for joining. Let's begin with a roll call.
Hi, everyone. Please say present as I read out your name. Darlene Lendero, our Planning Committee Head.
Present, ma'am.
Aaliyah Canasarez, our Fundraising Committee Head.
Present.
Mary Joy Alia, our Logistics Committee Head.
Present.
Jasmine Salva, our Marketing and PR Committee Head. And Raquel Baclayon, our Entertainment Committee Head.
Present.
And lastly, our Presiding Officer, Alexandra Vestil.
Present, ma'am.
Thank you all.
Thank you for that, Secretary. Do we have a quorum?
Yes, Madam Chair.
That is great. Thank you. Before we proceed, I would like to note the sole agenda for today's meeting is the planning of our Christmas event. Are there any amendments or additions?
No, there are none.
Thank you. So, since there are no amendments or addition to the agenda, let's move on to the reading and approval of the previous meeting's minutes. Would there be a motion regarding about this?
Madam Chair, I move to dispense with the reading of the minutes in the interest of time.
I second the motion.
So it has been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please thumbs up. Thank you. So the motion is to dispense with the reading of the minutes is carried. The minutes will be sent to all members for the review and corrections within 5 business days. I would like to repeat that, within 5 business days. We are now moved to a new business, and the primary item for today's agenda is planning for our Christmas event. Does anyone wish to propose a specific activities?
Madam Chair, I move that we organize a charity event for underprivileged elementary school students at Mambaling Elementary School.
So, Mambaling Elementary School. So, the motion is on the floor to organize a charity event for underprivileged elementary school students. So, which is the Mambaling Elementary School. Will there be a second?
I second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion?
Madam Chair, I would also like to propose that we select 200 beneficiaries for this particular event, and that these 200 beneficiaries shall be recommended by the principal and the teachers of the school.
Thank you for the motion, Ms. Lendero. Is there a second?
I second the motion.
Thank you. We will now open the floor for discussion. Is there any objection to the motion, or does anyone else wish to speak?
I just want to clarify that with 200 beneficiaries, we will need to scale our fundraising efforts. The more beneficiaries, the more we will need to raise to meet their needs.
Thank you for clarifying. This is noted. Are there any comments?
Plans for 100 beneficiaries. Based on the previous years, our fundraising targets were set for fewer students. So we may need to revise our budget to accommodate this increase. We must also ensure we can raise enough.
Oh, thank you for raising that concern. I understand the worry, but we've had some positive feedback from last year's donors. And we're also exploring for new fundraising channels this year, such as partnerships and with local businesses. Well, the number of beneficiaries has increased, and we're confident that we can meet that target.
Thank you, Ms. Canasarez, for addressing that. Does anyone else wish to speak?
Well, I'd like to suggest that we include an entertainment portion in the event, something to bring joy to the students, perhaps a small talent show or a Christmas carol performance. It will surely make the event more memorable and fun for them.
I think that's a great idea. We can organize the entertainment in a way that doesn't require too many resources. We can also use volunteers from the school to help with this portion.
I second the motion for entertainment. A bit of fun can create a positive and festive atmosphere for the students.
Great. Now, I would like to ask each committee to provide a brief plan of action for this event. So, can we start the fundraising committee before we proceed to others?
Well, for the fundraising, we're organizing both online and offline activities. We're looking for a crowdfunding campaign, selling holiday cards, and reaching out to local businesses for donation or partnerships. We'll begin next week with the outreach and continue to promote our campaign throughout this December.
Thank you, Ms. Canizares. Now, can we hear from the logistic committee?
We will handle all the physical preparation from securing a venue to organizing transportation for the students and organizing the distribution of donation. We will also make sure we have volunteers to assist with setup and managing the event on the day.
Thank you. Can we hear from the marketing and PR committee?
The marketing plans to handle social media campaigns and press releases. We also plan to create engaging content to increase awareness of the said event. We also use these channels to attract sponsors and also donors. We'll need them to ensure that the message about the event reaches the right audience.
Thank you. Now, can we hear the planning committee?
For the planning, our role is to ensure that timelines are met and that the event runs smoothly. So what we'll do is we'll coordinate between the committees here and ensure that everyone is on track. And we'll also work with the principal of the school and the teachers of the school to finalize the list of beneficiaries as soon as possible.
Thank you. Now, can we have the last committee, which is the entertainment? And I would like to hear your plans.
We're planning a short program with performances from the students, including a talent showcase and a Christmas carols. We'll coordinate with the teachers to identify who students would like to participate, and we'd also need volunteers to help the entertainment portion.
Thank you for that entertainment committee. Now, I would like to thank everyone for participating. So, can we move from the timeline for the charity event? And I'd like to ask for a motion to propose a date for the event.
I move that we schedule the charity event for December 23rd, as it will be close to Christmas and will allow us time to gather all the donations.
Thank you for the motion. Is there a second?
I am concerned that December 23rd might be too late for some students, especially those from more remote areas. They may have already gone back to their hometowns for the holidays.
I agree with logistics. It might be better to have the event a little earlier.
Thank you for the
I
suggestion.
I suggest we hold the event on December 13th instead. Most classes will be wrapping up around that time, and it will give us enough time to make final preparation before the holidays.
Thank you for the suggestion. Does anyone have a further comments?
I think December 13th is a good idea. It gives us ample time to finalize the details and ensure that more students will be able to attend.
That will be noted. I will now call for a vote to the motion to have a charity event on the December 13th. All those in favor, please thumbs up. The motion is now carried. The charity event will be taken on December 13th, and before we adjourn, would there be any further announcement that to be added in this meeting?
I just want to remind everyone to make sure that we have enough volunteers for the day of the event, especially for distributing the donation to the 200 beneficiaries.
Thank you for the reminder, Logistic Committee. And with no further concerns, I will close the meeting, and I would like to thank everyone for their efforts and participation, and I look forward to working with you all on this wonderful cause. The meeting is now adjourned.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.